He's smart too.
that's something that you got to reserve for yourself. I don't think you should ever give anybody that level of control over you. Because even if a woman, in my opinion, says that it's safe or any of that type of stuff, I think that at some point, most men, not all, but I think that at some point, most men live to regret that.
Yep. Or use it against
You never give anybody that much power over you.
That's true. I agree with that. I agree.
They will weaponize that.
What exactly is opening up your heart in a man's eyes?
So, for example, I don't feel like I have to tell you everything. I don't feel like I have to share with you every single thought. I don't feel like I have to figure out, you know what I'm saying, every single secret or anything like that. I think as a man, it's wise to move on a need to know basis. I think that you give her what she needs at that moment, but I don't think that you need to necessarily share everything, because no matter how strong women think that they are, they're not ready for everything.
Facts.
So you give them what they need at the time, and then you keep it moving.
What do you
Jess-
mean they're not ready
I
for
think
everything?
I
You
think
guys watch Jess. Jess doesn't like it because she's a feminist. So let's see.
that what you just explained, it falls more in line with opening up your mind to a woman, not your heart. That's why I asked, like, what is opening up your heart to a woman? Because that's dealing directly with love, but love doesn't always directly deal with your mind.
It's telling the
Women
woman
don't even know
everything.
what love is. Love is it's an action. It's not a feeling,
Facts.
right? So, like,
Right.
I'll give you an example. Do you know why guys are so much more hurt when a woman cheats on them versus when if a guy was to cheat on a woman?
Yeah, why? Why? I want to know that because they commit suicide quick.
Because they gave everything to her.
They
Mm.
invested everything.
So they're unable to objectively make a decision. They're making a decision out of character. Men are not supposed. Every person got emotions, but men are not supposed to move based off of their emotions. But when they give everything to her, you give her all of the power.
Yeah.
So then when she cheats on you, or if something happens that
dead.
you would never expect for her to ever do,
You might kill her.
You're
Yeah.
broken hearted. Everything in you is shattered, right?
So
And you can't think logically anymore because you got the power. She got the power to break you.
Yeah.
She got the power to take you to court. She got the power to then take your kid. She got the power to. You fully entrusted yourself to another human being that you were supposed to be over.
So why don't they do that for us? Why don't the women do that?
No. Think about it for a minute. You're over them.
Mm-hmm.
You're their covering.
Yep.
But you gave them ultimate power over you.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
How? Even if you were in an organization, right? And let's say, for example, you're the CEO or this and that and so on and so forth. Do you know that no matter what position that you're in the organization, that they give you what you need? They don't give you the keys to everything.
Mm.
If you're a software engineer, they give you certain permissions. If you are security, if you're a part of cybersecurity, they give you certain permissions, right? If you're just a phone person, if you're just a call center agent, you get certain permissions. They literally go into the software and they give you certain permissions depending on what your role is. I don't care if it goes all the way up to the CFO, so on and so forth. You only get certain permissions. It's a need to have basis.
That's true, man. If you ever cry to a woman, unfortunately, she will never forget that moment. I don't care if you cry because you lost somebody. I don't care if you cry because, I don't know, if you lost a leg. Now she knows what makes you cry, right? She knows what makes you weak. Because much as women like a man who's strong and a leader and things like that, she always wants to know like what switch she can touch to weaken you in case, she wants to take some control. It's funny. It's like they want you to be this big leader, protector, but at the same time, they want to know all your vulnerabilities just in case. That's why you break up with a woman and you told her everything. That's why you cry baby, you're a bitch. That's why, oh, you lost your job and you couldn't provide. That's why your dick was small. Like they will use everything about you that they feel is your insecurity against you just because you told them. Crazy.
So,
Right. And why would you give 100% control over to somebody for no fucking reason other than to feel good about the situation?
So that's why, Anton. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but again, that's not directly connected to your heart. That's a man's mind. Men think that they're opening up their heart and they're giving a woman over his mind, because as women we have this type of influence over men, and men will give over the wrong parts. Just like in the scripture it says that the men are supposed to love their wives and the women are supposed to reverence their husband. Reverencing and loving is two different things, just like loving a wife and reverencing her is two different things. Now,
because men and women are different. You know what I mean? For a man to tell you his secret or what he's going through, that means he loves you. He trusts you. You know, he doesn't have to tell you all the sweet nothings and the Disney fantasy and things like that. The fact that he's opening up to you and providing to a man, that is love. It doesn't have to be, flowers and a good morning text. That's BS. That men do that shit because women claim they like it. You know, if women woke up tomorrow and say we don't want flowers anymore, most men would probably celebrate, because it's like, I only buy this shit because you say you want it. A man would rather use that money to buy a woman a new tire rather than buying flowers.
Hear me out before you say all that. Just let me,
because you go on. All right. So I could break down the scriptures a lot more effectively, right? But what I'm trying to do is keep it a little bit more objective, because everybody may not necessarily believe the way that I believe, right?
Right.
So in a general sense, right, it's all encompassing. It's all encompassing. You, the mother of my child. The fuck you mean you giving away my pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real thing.
Right, but that's why I was trying to go into what I'm saying. What I'm saying is women are supposed to respect men. We're supposed to respect your mind above anything else. Like, we're supposed to respect how you think, how you operate, what may be going on in your mind, your pride, which lies also in your mind, your ego, all of that is in your mind. Your heart is something a bit different. It's still linked to it, to where, like, if you're not too careful, you can let them into your mind to where they can have complete control over you. Just like Jezebel had complete control over her husband. But what I'm saying is there's literally a thin line between allowing a woman to have control over your mind or you letting her into your heart. The heart is the safer space for a woman than it is for your mind. That's why it's easier for men
than it really is.
No.
Yeah, she's complicating everything. It's the same thing. Like heart, mind to a man, it's all the same. You guys know the saying of for the mind thinks what the heart is full of, right? So it's the same thing.
Oh, I'm not.
When guys open up themselves to a woman and they entrust her with things that they normally wouldn't entrust anybody with, then you make yourself vulnerable. You weaken yourself for no reason at all.
But why don't they do that in return? Why? I know what you're saying, and that's true, because I do that too. I give my all, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I'll be devastated if my wife ever, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her to matter. If I died, I want her to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I love her. but I don't want her to be with nobody else. I want you to be happy. No, bitch, I want you to be suffering like you in hell.
Bro, I'm sorry to let you know, if you die, if your woman is is still looking good, I'm telling you, chances are she'll move on with the next guy. If you think she's beautiful, other men think the same thing too. So I'm sorry. If you die, trust me, chances are she will move on.
For the rest of your days, bitch. I'm telling that shit. I'm telling you.
No, I want you to be happy. I just don't. I want you to be
No.
happy by your. I want you to be happy. I want you to be
By
happy by
yourself.
yourself, though.
There you go. I knew you'd agree.
Yeah, I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy by yourself.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that.
That's great.
But
Right.
you gotta remain. You gotta remain. You're right about that. You can't give them your all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't appreciate that anyway.
I mean, is that what we talking about? Giving them
Right.
they all, or just opening up your heart? Like, I
That's
think
what I'm
that's the
saying.
difference.
There's a difference
opening up your
between
heart.
what
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
talking about. It's
I mean,
not
I get what you're
opening.
saying. You shouldn't. I don't think you should give no completely everything to nobody. You shouldn't trust
No,
nobody
y'all
completely.
heart
But
just before I say this.
no. But they say, what would you do to open your heart, not give your heart completely? That's two different things to me.
It's the same
Like that
shit.
means giving your all. Like you
I
don't
ain't
supposed to
opening
give your all to everybody. But I mean, I think you're supposed to open up your heart to your wife. If anybody, that's your other half. So
That's
why
how you
wouldn't you
love. That's
open
a
up your
part of
heart
your
to your wife?
action of
Not, I
loving.
mean, like I said, I'm not giving
Who
my
told y'all
all.
that?
It's the same shit. Just because she's your wife doesn't mean she's not a woman anymore. Doesn't mean she can't wear. And now, if she's your wife, now she can. She really has the power. The power is called her daddy, who's the government. You can't forget that. So you have to really be careful on how you move with your wife.
What do
To
y'all mean?
everybody.
I never understood that, and maybe y'all
What
can
you mean?
explain it to me. I'm open to learning. What is this other half shit?
What you mean?
It's a better half.
I don't
What you
understand. I
mean?
never understood why people said that. What do y'all say?
I
means
mean,
other half?
it's just like you said. You quote the Bible all the time. You know, that's your other half.
What
One,
part of the Bible do it say anything about
That's
my
not
other half?
biblical.
No,
why it's
y'all are
not biblical?
one.
Yeah,
Y'all are
you
one.
become
What
one.
part
You
of that
become
does
Yeah,
it
one.
that's
say
not
that
half.
that's my other half?
Yeah, you
Well,
become
you know
one.
what I mean. You know
Become
what I
one
mean.
flesh.
You
I
become
know.
one
I'm
flesh.
trying to understand
Come
it.
on,
I never
Anton. You
understood
become
the concept
one with
of
your
it.
wife. You and her is
You,
one person. You're not
thank you.
saying you separate, but you know what I'm saying? You one and one.
I don't understand what y'all. Honest to God, I don't understand what y'all saying.
Well, I don't know.
Are you in love?
He's just trying to say that like the woman is a part of you, you a part of the woman. When y'all marry, y'all become one flesh.
Yeah.
It's like Adam and Eve.
No,
That was
I'm
the
not
whole
a part
point.
of her. I'm her. I'm her.
Then that's how the differences is going. That's how it's
Part of the man. I think that's what he's trying to say. The woman is part of the man. Do you guys agree? That's what I think.